man, y'all get up. These guys had to get up and go to work in order to each one, each individual that was on that ship, they built a fire, or somehow it said a fire, so I'm saying a fire. Maybe they built a fire over here, a fire over there, I don't know. But the whole point I'm trying to get across is it was extremely kindness in order to accommodate. They looked at them as barbarians. They got a barbarian looking at them. You see what I mean? These are Romans. I mean, Paul and them prisoners. But they don't see prisoners and they don't see captain. Oh, y'all, see, if that had been us, okay, Mayor, you come on in here, and Senator, you come on, President, you come over here. What about that guy out there? Well, he's a prisoner.
You on your own.
Are y'all following saying? They didn't see the captain of the boat. They seen people. Are you following me?
Yeah.
Barbarians, though, remember? They the crazy ones. They don't speak our language.
Right.
But they could not relate communication, but their spirit could relate to the need. See, you ain't got to speak a personal language all the time. Actions can speak louder than words. Are y'all following what I'm saying? So the love did more. See, we got a lot of lip service. Yeah. But they didn't just yeah. What they did, that action built the fire and made sure everybody. And in every sermon, I don't care, every sermon, every song y'all sing, George, that's why I fuss it so much. That's why I tell that boy there to shut up. Get to playing. Every song should have a fire in it. That's where this sermon come from. Where? A cold church? Where the cold church? Oh, over here. Yeah. A cold church is known back for a cold church is known back for a cold world. See, anytime somebody come in from that cold out there, that's why I tell y'all, when I finish preaching, I'll try to, well, I'll be wet now, but if I can get back down here in time, I'll try to get back to that door to shake somebody's hand. What? See, a cold church, you sit over here, you on your little prayer list over here, and little sit over here, and here come this guy sitting back there, and you don't throw your, show no welcome. The cold world already, look, they coming out on a storm, and it's cold out there. The rain, the storm is beating them up, and then when they get to the church is as cold as the storm.
That's right.
It should be a fire in every sermon, everyone's heart for the cold ones that's coming in, because it's still raining. The sun ain't shining yet. It's still raining, and they are cold. You see what it says here? Said because they received us. I mean, they accepted us. They received everyone because of the present. It's present rain. The rain ain't dried up. And because of the cold. They're cold and they're sugar. Can you imagine them coming out off the water?
Yeah, they coming out the water. They cold and
They
wet
cold.
anyway.
All messed up.
Yeah.
Shaking and trembling and boo, 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 boo. Are y'all following? When someone come in here, no matter what, you should have a warmth in your heart, in your talk, fellowship. Soon, if you run upstairs. Don't know where Sally Sue come from. Give Sally Sue a chance to say something.
Or say something to them.
Exactly. Show some kind of something. Show them that we're different from the world.
Yeah.
They just come less to speak easy. They don't need to be the same thing. That's how come. When I first went to church, I mean, the first thing the guy wanted to do was take me to the church was giving a open. They had a raffle thing, and up to anybody remember Sten Downer? Yeah, Sten Downer, and I'm just coming in. Now I'm running all kinds of speakeasies, and the guys in the church that used to come to me, see, and they don't talk to me. Some of them that don't got in the church got saved. And when I get in there, soon as I get in there, I've been in there about 2 or 3 weeks, and they know I had dollars, so they throw this thing here and tell me about, Frank, sitting down and we having an open bar. The first thing the guy runs, man, hold it, don't be selling Frank no ticket for no open bar. That's the man that runs the bootleg thing down there. That's the same thing I'm trying to get away from. I'm doing this in North Philly. to
right,
me.
right,
Are y'all
right.
following me?
Right.
It should be a different thing. It should be I hope y'all see what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's still raining on me. I just got
Right,
in here.
come on.
I'm still wet and cold. I
Ain't no need to go to church.
might as well go back out there in the sea. I mean, come on. I'm enjoying.
Yeah. I just on this particular verse, I was wondering, did anybody relate this to a holiday that's coming up? Thanksgiving. This is exactly what happened for the Thanksgiving. The Indians was here, and these pilgrim cats came over. This is what happened to the African slaves also. God granted, I believe in my heart that he had them cats come over there to Christianize, the barbarians or the I forgot what they called them when they savage or whatever the case is. Because they seen all the feathers and this, that, and the other. And I know that God brought them over there to Christianize because them totem poles wasn't doing it. But the Indians received them. I mean, they showed them how to live in that strange land. They received it. What happened was, once that they found out that these savage peoples had gold, you understand, that's when the white man or the whoever man found out, you know what, they ain't using their gold right. So why don't we teach them how to use this gold by killing them? You understand what I mean? And that's what happened. They came over there and they figured, well, we're going to start preaching the, Jesus Christ to them. Then their eyes got gold on their mind. And that's when they started knocking them off. The same thing happened over there in Africa. When they got over there, they said, whoa, this black buck strong. You understand what I mean? So then before you know it, because, they was over there, being us. You know how strong we is. And then before you know it, they said, well, we're going to harness this strength. So they came to, so-called Christianize the world, but money has a evil undercurrent. You understand what I mean? And I think that's what he was just got finished saying about the church thing. When the people come in, we sit here looking at the clock, and the clock is getting close, and we getting hungry, so that food upstairs becomes your money. Dig where it's coming from. Same attitude. Because you want to satisfy yourself. The sodas, I gotta hurry up and get my 5 packs of sodas before everybody else get her 5 packs of sodas.
Definitely 5
And whoever
packs.
sits in the back, y'all know the back row. Y'all know we sit up here and they sit back there. And then we go. You know what I mean? So that's what he's saying. So don't let the money destroy, the people that come in.
We gotta show some fire. We gotta show some spirit. We gotta show some warmth. Some warmth. So y'all see this, cause it's present rain. And don't forget now, when these people come in, they're not just dry. They're still wet, and it gotta be dried out. And some of us been in here for years, and we still ain't dry. Okay. So y'all got the point out there.
That's why a lot of people don't want to come to church too.
Yeah, because
of the so-called
Yeah.
saints.
It says so, third verse, and when Paul had gathered a bundle of sticks and laid them on the fire, there came a viper out of the heat and fastened on his hand. Look at this here. Now Paul, y'all remember Paul had took charge of his ship. Paul had took charge of the ship when it was being wrecked earlier. I told them don't go and all that, and they wouldn't listen. Then he said, stay on the ship. No urgency, you're going to die, go get up. But here Paul is being apostle Paul. Now remember, Paul is a prisoner. And these people are showing him no little kindness. But Paul didn't sit down on the stool or do nothing and let everybody do something other for him. Paul goes in and shows initiative on Paul. Because Paul goes in and he gets involved in the work himself. He's going to gather some sticks. Are y'all following? I mean, somebody trying to help you and trying to show you some kindness, some love. I mean, you can show them that you appreciate it.
Right.
By participating.
Helping out too.
I mean, come on. I mean, we Barnum. When Barnum lived in Barnum, used to have used to be a lot of people. Sometimes about 80-some people come in here to eat. Now they didn't come to church. They just come after the service. You remember that, don't you?
When I first came.
Huh?
That's how it was when I first came.
Yeah, a whole lot. Yeah, and the whole thing is, do you know what they used to do? Why we had to cut it out? because the line started fighting. Because they thought they was a member of the line, not a member of the church. They didn't come to church. They came out the church was open, and Saturday was supposed to be before me. And because you don't come 2 weeks, and Saturday just started this week, you thought you was supposed to be up here. And Saturday, are y'all following me? Didn't appreciate you getting something for nothing. You and Sally. I mean, I'm saying, but a lot of times, well, we don't try to, and I don't mean no harm. I don't mean no harm. Y'all see this boy get up here every Sunday. Jerry tell him he ain't learned yet. He know more about what he talking about than we want to give him credit for. But this man here had been running for years, back when Deacon Rifle was going. I don't remember them ever asking, give me $10 for gas. Do we appreciate that? Do we say, you know what, Deke, boy, I know you ain't working, I'm where you ain't working. But we take advantage. Are y'all follow me? Try sometime to help. I mean, every now and then we'll come in and I have to beg. I mean, I'm just straight. I have to ask. Francis used to always stand up and say, don't forget canned goods. Oh, we just come and eat. Nobody wants that. Well, here's a couple cans. You know, come on, y'all know where I'm at. Paul see the people trying to be kind. If you see the church trying to do something, support it the best way that you can. Paul is trying to support the fire. The fire is for Paul's benefit. The church is for your benefit. How y'all follow me?
Yes.
Try to support it after all. Oh man, I wish y'all could feel what I'm trying to get across. So Paul went and tried to get some sticks. Now, but when you do this here, look what happened. Remember, Paul stayed in hot water. So when he did this here, he got the bone sticks and laid them on the fire. The snake jumps out. See, that's a strange thing. You got to watch that devil. Now, see, as long as the snake was cold, now y'all listen to me.
Come on.
Long as he looked like the sticks. Satan would disguise him. Say, boy, you got to be careful. See, we don't know. That's why I jumped on y'all Sunday. See, y'all. I know people don't like me. I ain't gonna never have problems. You know what? I'm gonna quit saying that. Guess what? I told my son today. I said, you know what? Y'all listen, so y'all don't be offended now. Listen to what I'm saying. I said, boy, God done messed up now. So him and Top Cat said, what do you mean, Dad? God done messed up. I said, he done messed around here and put me on television. They called me up from down south and told me I was on television. I said, boy, God done shown up messed up here now.
You on TV?
Hey, call the fight. You on television, sir. That's a what? But anyway, well, I know God ain't messed up now, y'all. But what I'm saying, me on television. But the point of, I mean, it made me feel good too. You know, I said, well, wow, man, ain't this something else? But you got to watch that snake. That snake was in between the stick. He. See, Satan ain't come around like a wolf or grinning. I'm gonna get you. Jesus ain't coming like in sheep clothing. He come with something that you feel like the stick didn't look like there's no harm. The stick is dead. The stick is and so this is a good place for the snake to be. Are y'all following me? But soon as the fire, I like to look at it this way. I like to look at the fire. I like to look at the fire as the Holy Ghost. Soon as the Holy Ghost, see, Satan can't stand too much. He can't stand. I mean, he gonna be in some heat, but he can't take God heat. Yo. See, when that fire came up, this is God fire here. This is God heat. He's trying to, and notice something about Satan. He just didn't jump out of the fire. He jumped on Paul's hand. See, Satan will always want to carry something with him.
That was his way out. Come on.
He jumped out of there and since the fire hit him. And since I got to go, this is Satan. I ain't going by myself. And he jumped out of there. And you know, now a snake will be a snake. I told y'all a story once before. I ain't go through that no more. But I told y'all a story about a snake being froze. But once the snake is warmed up, he's still a snake.
That's right.
Now he cold and froze, ain't no danger. But don't let him get to be weak and get warm, because he's still the nature of him. Satan is Satan,
No matter what.
no matter. And so Satan, when he jumped out, he gonna make sure he try to catch somebody. So he jumped out and latched on to Paul's hand. Now what I'm trying to say to y'all is, now listen here. We see that y'all see snake out there on Paul's hand, and Paul shook him off there. Now, what I want y'all to see is, for those of you who are fighting whatever problem it is in your life, remember, Pauls, you escaped the sea. Maybe it was smoking. Maybe your sea was drinking. Storm. Are y'all following? Maybe your sea was what you call them, the movies that well, whatever your storm was. Now you're cold and rainy. What did she say? Smut. Whatever your storm coming out that sea. Y'all see what I'm trying to get with that sea here? And the wind, and it's raining. You escape, and now you try to get warm, and the snake woman. Okay, the next thing I want you to see about this is snake. When he, other than just trying to carry you with him, if you don't warm that snake up, he'll stay dead. If you're alcoholic, don't drink night 12.
Night 12. Right.
If you're an alcoholic, listen what I'm saying. If you're an alcoholic, ain't night 12 got what you call it? Night
12. You ain't got alcohol.
We know something. Yeah, remember, they don't drink no night. That's why we serve grape juice. Because we had a church full of, our church built off of. Are y'all hearing what I'm trying to get across? See, because the snake is dead. Now listen to me. You come out the rain, you just escaped that sea. So you ain't been drinking in a year. All right, so the snake is dead. He froze. But soon as you drink night 12 or that party, now y'all get me?
Yes.
That snake jump out. Leave the snake froze. Once he froze and God got him on the icing down, leave him ice down. Don't let somebody come and say, oh man, old snake, he froze now, he did. No. That's why they say you always alcoholic. They don't never want you to warm. Are y'all following what I'm trying to get? I just use alcohol because everybody know alcohol. But whatever it is, you'll stop lying. Don't warm it like quick. Don't somebody talk about salad. I don't know nothing about salad. Go on about your business. Don't you start saying, well, cause I heard you ain't heard nothing. Shut up. And go ahead. Because you're going to warm that snake.
Right.
What are y'all I'm trying? And the snake is poison. He will kill you. And the strange thing about it, the snake, watch out, Satan. Most snakes I ever known, I ain't never known, I mean seen. Most time I always thought a snake bite like that. You know what I mean? Strike. Ain't that how you usually do? You know. When I see him in the zoo,
They put their
just
teeth in there.
they like,
Yeah.
pew,
Yeah, them
right?
teeth.
But they don't grab and hold them like they did Paul.
You got me?
I got it.
The snake, shoot it, he and he shoots his stuff right in.
Right.
This snake here. Yeah, y'all all you feel me. You feel me.
Right.
But he
I have a saying. It's personal that there's a little girl on the cot, down the hall, around the corner, in the room. Leave her alone. That's my old man. Because don't go back there and kick that cot.
Yeah.
You don't want to meet her.
That's right.
That's a nasty husband back
Yeah.
there. Leave her back there.
Let her stay frozen.
Right.
She's the girl that used to ride the 15 trolley with the boom boys going to Pet Treaty. Leave her alone.
Leave her back there. That's right. Don't
go back
warm her up.
there.
That's
Don't go
right.
back there.
Let her stay frozen.
She back there in
Okay?
the dark. Leave her back there in the dark.
All right.
T,
So you,
before you move
You
on,
know, I
real-
think we all got one of them.
That's what I'm talking
We all
about.
got
Yeah,
one of them.
yeah.
Yeah, cause I got it for they used to call me a B, and I say I am, and every bit of the word. I say, but you don't want to meet that girl.
Thank you.
You know?
Yes.
I know that's
Let
right.
that
You
stay
don't want
frozen.
to meet that girl.
Let it stay
You know where
frozen,
she's
okay.
at.
That's
Right.
right.
True,
That's one thing I
true.
wanted to bring out while we're dealing with the snake and the,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, wait a minute, y'all.
There we go.
the one thing I wanted to deal with the snake and the bundle and of the sticks. The things that's standing out with me is the bull Paul. Papa explained who Paul is. We know that he's Dynamite Christian.
Right.
It says he bundled some sticks.
Yes.
All right, he's bundling sticks. He's helping. He's doing something good.
Yeah.
He has his mind not on nothing atrocious.
Yeah.
And yet, and still, this snake was mixed in with the good, with the good. You understand what I'm saying? And yet, and still, this snake was in there. What I'm trying to say is, being an alcoholic myself, what really gets me is when I'm being cool, I'm doing well, I'm helping, I'm being a good dad, I'm being a good father, I'm preaching a good sermon, you know what I mean, I'm putting up a door that none of y'all like. I'm doing these things, right?
Yeah.
Being an alcoholic, the snake is in there because all of a sudden and I asked y'all Sunday, nobody really was hearing what I'm saying. They looking at me like I'm antichrist or something. And you get to looking at God. Wait a minute, God. I was gathering sticks. You should have told me that there was a snake in this. Every time I get ready to do something right, something good, something beneficial, something that I'm supposed to be doing, it's a snake in it. So being an alcoholic, you got to watch out for that. Do good, but expect the snake.
Right.
He's in there because
That's
he
the battle.
looks like
That's
the
the
stick.
warfare battle.
Somebody's going to say, no, it ain't good enough. You understand what I mean? It is not good enough. Somebody's going to talk. Somebody's going to have something to say, something to do. And like Sister Walker said, she noticed that the snake hung on. They won't leave it alone. They're going to hang on to that thing and turn your good into naught. And now you looking at God like, man, are you there?
That's
Long as you trying to do the right thing, you gonna have
You
Satan
expect
yeah.
it.
Remember I told
You know,
y'all.
when you don't have Satan to deal with,
Right.
Watch out.
Remember I told,
because you walking with him.
I
Exactly.
told you about Paul. I tell you.
But as long as you opposing them, you want to deal with him.
That's why I was telling you about Paul. Paul been a Christian. Paul ain't never had it easy. Every time he turned around, Paul was being stoned. Something. And Paul. That's why I told you about being called up to the third heaven. And if Paul caught him, what you think? You know. Matter of fact, Jesus even on top of Paul. It's never done, but Jesus would catch. So I want y'all to see that the snake is poison. So Satan tried to poison. I don't care. Like he said, whatever you try to do, somebody's tongue is going to try to poison your character, your action, your whatever. And Sister Walker caught what I want to get y'all to see. I will tell y'all that the snake, every snake I know, I mean, don't know, but every snake I see always strike and boom and bounce. But this one here did not bip. And locked in there. Are y'all sure?
You know, I'm being mischievous, but now the picture